Alright, this is Apostrophes, and I imagine this is going to be review because you've been using apostrophes for a long time, but everyone needs a little refresh. So there's a very systematic way to use apostrophes. Number one, we're going to make these nouns plural. What's the plural of each one? Take a minute, think about it. Each one of these is a singular noun. Make it plural. How would you make it plural? Sister-in-law, child, Chinese. That's kind of a hard one. Attorney, strawberry, foot, quiz. Do you think about it? Boom. So sister-in-law is not sister-in-laws, it's sisters-in-law. Child becomes children, Chinese stays the same. Attorney becomes attorneys. How many people thought this was IES on the end? Nope. Strawberries, IES, but becomes feet. Quiz becomes quizzes. So what's the difference between plural and possessive? What's the difference? Do you know? We just took these singular nouns and made them plural. So there's more than one of them. So what's the difference between plural, more than one, and possessive? It's that exactly what I just said. Plural means more than one, and possessive means that something belongs to that noun. More than one, who it belongs to, shows possession or ownership. More than one, ownership. But what does an apostrophe do? What does it do? We know it does, maybe you've never really thought about it, but apostrophes do a lot of stuff. Can show omission. So think about that. Shows omission. Something has been taken away. Alan's book. You're funny. It's gone. What's been taken away in all of these instances? You're funny. So the apostrophe is put in here to show we took out the A. Your is a contraction of you are. So this is where the A would go. It's gone. Contraction of it is. The apostrophe is shown to show us that we took away the I. So instead of it is, apostrophe S. Singular plus possessive rule. When you want to show that one noun owns something, always add plus S to the end of the word. So if we go back, these are our singular nouns. So if you wanted to show that any of these own something, you would just add apostrophe S. That's it. When you want to show that one noun, a singular noun, owns something, always add plus S to the end of the word. So, if we have our singular noun, party, we would simply add apostrophe S. Singular noun, apostrophe S. Every single one of these, editor-in-chief, leaf. Notice it's not leaves, it's something belonging to one leaf. Apostrophe S. Same with deer. Belonging to one deer. Apostrophe S. Boss. Belonging to one boss. Apostrophe S. Plural rule. Now, when you want to show that there is more than one of something, you have to follow the spelling rule. So, if Quick review. Singular nouns, you just add apostrophe S to show that they own something. Plural nouns, so if we have more than one of the noun, we have to first change the spelling of that noun. So here, party is a singular noun. Before we do anything with apostrophes, so if you look at this word party and decide there's more than one party and something belonging to those parties, first thing you do is change the spelling. You make the singular noun plural. Well, party, change the spelling to parties. Goose, change the spelling to geese. Editor-in-chief becomes editors-in-chief. Leaf becomes leaves. Go down the line, you're changing the spelling from singular to plural. Plural plus possessive rule. When you want to show that a plural noun owns something, follow these steps. Follow the spelling rule to make the singular word possessive, or the singular word plural. Well, that's what we just did. We change the spelling of the singular noun to plural. 2. If the plural word ends with an S, then add an apostrophe to the end of the word. If the plural word doesn't end with an S, add plus S to the end of the word. So I changed the word party to parties. And if it does not end in an S, I would put plus apostrophe S. But since it does end in an S, I would just put an apostrophe. Will you ever see words that end in an S and just have like an apostrophe hanging on the end? That's why. Because you don't have to put an additional apostrophe S. Because that'd be weird. Okay, here we go. Singular noun. Change the spelling to make it plural. Does it have an S on the end? Yes. So I just put an apostrophe. Goose. Change the spelling to geese. Does it end in an S? No. So I add apostrophe S. Editors-in-chief. Change the spelling to make it plural. Editors-in-chief. Editors-in-chief. Does it end in an S? No. Oh, plus apostrophe S. Leaf, change the spelling to leaves, plural. Does it end in an S? Yes. So we just put an apostrophe on the end. Same with deers. Does it end in an S? No. Plus apostrophe S. Bosses. Does it end in an S? Yes. Just put an apostrophe on the end. We'll make these nouns plural and possessive. Oh, what are the 3 steps we just went over? These are singular nouns and we want to make them plural and possessive. Sister-in-law, change the spelling to make it plural. It becomes sisters-in-law. Does that end in an S, is what you ask yourself. Sisters-in-law. Does it end in an S? No. So you would add apostrophe plus S. Sister-in-law apostrophe S. Does that make sense? Well, go through the rest of these and see if you can do it. You're going to make it plural and possessive by changing the spelling of the word to make it plural. And then you're going to ask yourself, does it end in an S? If the answer is yes, you just put in an apostrophe. If it does not end in an S, you do apostrophe plus apostrophe S. Oh, take 20 seconds and do these in your head. Okay, you ready? Is this what you got? Change the spelling to plural, apostrophe plus S, or just apostrophe. Here's some commonly confused words, contractions, and homonyms. First person, my, mine, our, ours, your, yours, his, her, hers. You know the difference between there, and there? THERE is a place. THEIR is belonging to somebody. And THEY apostrophe RE is they are. There. There. It's versus its. Its is always a contraction of it is. Whose versus who. Who apostrophe s is a contraction of who is. That's it. So if you look at this one, this is an assignment that you got as part of the packet I printed out for everybody on our last day of school together. So if you have this still, it goes along with that PowerPoint you just saw, and it has all the rules on the top of it. It says when determining if and how to use an apostrophe, remember to follow these steps. Decide if the word should be singular or plural and spell it that way. Is it possessive? Does it show ownership? If no, you're done. If yes, move on to step 3. If the word is singular and possessive, add an apostrophe and a plus s to the end of the word. If it's plural and possessive, pay attention to the end letter. If it ends in an s, just add an apostrophe plus s. If it does not end in an s, add an apostrophe and an s plus apostrophe s. So there's 4 problems on here to do. So basically, you would just select the correct word that uses the comma correctly in each one of these. If you, I'll put this on a Google survey. So if you don't have this anymore, or you don't want to take the trouble of doing it and then snapping a picture of it and submitting it, I'll just put these directions and problems in a Google survey and you can take that, okay? Don't forget to email me with any questions you have about anything, okay? All right, bye.